Hey Internet, it's Jesse here at Ish Guitars with Jay Locke. We dress the same at work today, just like every day.
Every day.
And we are here today with the newest run of wood libraries we have. Perfect timing as this one's spinning around. These are McCarty 594 Hollowbody 2 Wood Library Opaques, as we like to call them, satin opaque. These guys have Satin Nitro finishes on them. Opaque painted, solid colors on the top and back, and a bunch of really cool woods, stuff like that. These are 5815 LT TCI pickups in them, black chrome hardware, which you can only get on a Wood Library guitar order. I love these clear knobs that are on there too.
Yeah, these are sweet.
And they came out really freaking good.
Yeah.
So in a Wood Library run, you have 10 guitars, and you have 5 of each in a certain wood configuration. So we have 2 different wood configurations. So the one wood configuration is this guitar. This has an ash body, if you want to show the nice people the sides of it. It has an ash core, which is super cool. Also a torrefied flame maple neck. Oh, can't wait for that. It smells, have you smelled it?
Oh yeah, we were smelling in the back.
Put your nose on it.
Syrupy.
Let me smell it. It smells like syrup. It's so good. Literally smells like syrup, or like Cinnamon Toast Crunch or something. I don't know. Smells so good. And an ebony fretboard, which looks especially great on this flat black guitar.
That's awesome.
So that is configuration 1. Oh, also has outline-only abalone birds, which are one of my favorite things to order, which, again, we can only get in Wood Library. On this guy, perfect timing once again, you have a mahogany core, and then you have a flame maple neck and board, which is kind of neat. There's your crazy neck. There's your crazy board. The same inlays, everything else is spec'd the same. So you get to choose your tonal variation. So today, of course, we are going to play both of these guitars back to back. So if you're choosing between them, you'll be able to know which one you like best tonally. I do have to say this was a little bit of a weird decision of mine when I chose to do this build, to do a maple neck and board with a mahogany guitar. The idea of it was that this guitar would end up with a little bit more Fendery sort of tones, but by using that mahogany core would keep it nice and warm.
A little more smack.
I love the sound of, like thin line tellies and stuff like that. And PRSs actually replicate that sound very, very well when they are hollow body or semi-hollow in their tapped coil positions, because they have a stop tail and they have a set neck and stuff like that.
Super similar.
If you ever heard of set neck tellies sound amazing. So these guitars get great sound. So that's kind of where that one's going. That was the goal tonally of these builds. And then this one, honestly, these woods are all picked just to be freaking awesome. Yeah. Ash body with an ebony board and a torrefied neck. So the torrefication process makes it sounds a little more aged. So it's a little bit more resonant. It's a little bit warmer, as I like to say in our other video that we just did, a little bit juicier, a little more resonant overall.
The official word, juicier.
But you have the ebony on top, which is going to give it some nice snap, and you have the ash core, which is going to make it a little bit more of that open mid-rangey sound, a little bit more of that, a little bit more modern type of sound. Combined with these guitars, which are fully hollow, they're not semi-hollow, they are fully hollow. There's a little block right below the bridge here, and that's just so the bridge has something to go to. Everything else is completely hollow. They're not like a Gibson 335. Those are technically semi-hollow. They have a big, they call it a center block that runs down the center of it. So these are a proper hollow body to me.
Light as a feather.
Super light. These are both like...
It's never going to bug your shoulder or anything.
Pounds or something.
This weighs nothing. Yeah, if that.
Maybe 4.7
They're super light.
Depends on which configuration you get, whatever. So without further ado, we are going to play these guys back to back, and you get to hear all the tone positions.
Cool. So we're going to start out neck pickup. Everything's up. Nice and dark.
That's a
big,
fat guitar.
Let's do the
thick.
We're going to go right to the bridge by itself.
That bridge has a growl to it that's going to sound amazing once we put gain on there, so stick around for that.
I'll be there. Let's do the two of them together.
Cool. Sounds like, I don't know, every center
combo.
position ever to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do we want to do gain
Center
or
position on humbuckers, I'm always kind of like,
It's a little weird. The
Nah,
single coil
depends
life
on the
is way
guitar.
different.
yeah, when you go center.
Exactly.
All right, why don't you hit the taps on that guy?
Yep. So this is the neck tapped. It's going to be bridge tapped. This is both of them tapped. Cool.
Interesting.
A lot of options. I'd be curious to really sit down with it for a while and start really messing with the tone knobs. Because I use them all the time. That's kind of like my, not crutch, but like I can't not adjust the tone.
Interesting.
Because it's going into whatever amp, but like it starts here. So
Right.
I love using that as an option rather than adjusting my amp.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm like, tone knob up, I never even
Yeah.
touch that thing. I'll use the amp, thanks. You
Right.
know?
Let's just try, just to try it. So if
People
we
run both ways, it seems
if
like.
you wanted to do a darker tone, like on a neck, almost like, not that I'm playing jazz, but a jazzier
Yeah.
tone, box tone, we'll roll it off a little bit. So this is full. A lot of options. Like, it's a long way to go.
Jazzy.
That was so jazzy.
Wow, so jazzy.
Should we play this other one right now, or do you want to gain it out?
Tom was cracking up on
I'm
that.
just going to ignore that comment you just had.
Really, I thought that the jazz tone on that was really phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that again, but tap the neck pickup?
Yeah.
Because your traditional jazz box actually is a single coil in the neck position. That's actually pretty impressive how well it holds down some of that jazzy stuff. I
Yeah.
usually think of PRS Hollowbodies, Hollowbody 2s, Hollowbody 1s as like a rock and roll Hollowbody, right?
Yeah, it's
like
not
a
gonna sound- it's not-
335.
yeah, exactly.
But it's funny, that really did a lot better than I thought it would, holding down some of that nice jazzy stuff.
A lot of options.
All right.
Nice. Switch
Perfect
them out.
timing, once again, look at this thing. This
All
thing
right, you gotta
knows
get it
when we're
before,
ready to
get it
switch
before it goes
guitars.
back. Get it before it goes back.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, just right. Look at that.
Okay.
Like magic.
So hopefully this is in tune. We did tune them before. Same thing.
Which means it's not going to be in tune
For sure.
at all.
Same thing. Neck, pickup, bridge. Everything's all the way up. We'll come back to it. Let's do the bridge. Let's do the bridge humbucker. And together. barrel through. So this is going to be the neck split. Bridge split. Together. Ooh.
So now that you've heard both,
It's kind of like, if you wanted the more modern sound, you go with that one.
right?
If you want that almost strat like Telly Love, which I love, you did something right.
I did something right for once.
For once.
Maybe somebody on the internet will actually give me a compliment.
We dress the same. That's a good. That's a plus one at least. This has more of that, obviously, no duh, snappiness and all that. This one's going to be more of that kind of stratty, fendery life, especially when you start snapping the coils open and closed.
This sounds a little bit, it's funny, it has the snap, right? But it has the warmth too. It doesn't, to me, it actually has almost a rolled off treble versus this one, which has this treble that kind of like, it seems like it just keeps on going.
Yep.
Like it doesn't stop. It's like, whoa, yeah.
It does. It almost is like there's a little bit of a high end roll off.
It is, but it's clear though.
Yeah.
It's not muddy. It's a clear high end, but it has a nice little warmth, roll off. But obviously, it's funny how different, right? They are tone woods, right?
Weirdly similar, but extremely different.
Yeah, on an identical guitar otherwise. But for you personally, yeah, that guitar.
This is probably for me. This is like the fun part. I could be like, hey, I like both of them.
Now, what we did forget to do,
gain them up.
Gain, and I'm betting this guy with gain is going to sound freaking
great. Let's switch
that bridge pickup with that growl going on is going to sound killer.
So we'll stay in humbuckers for just time and all that. So that's going to be neck all the way up. Bridge. Sweet. Together, just because we're here.
Wow, I like that for some reason.
Yeah, weirdly, really nice right
wow, that gave me John Mayer vibes.
Yeah, it kind of gives you that.
That gave me hard Mayer vibes right there. That was really surprising. Can you please do the single coils?
Yeah. We're here.
Because that was such a surprise. Now I'm ready for the rest.
So this is neck single coil. Do the bridge. I'm going to be doing some overtime on the clock today.
Okay.
Now I'm doing the middle. Hold on. I'm going to cut you off real quick. We're going to do the two of them together.
The humbucker in the center sounds better.
Yeah.
Do it again. Do the humbucker in the center.
So this is the two humbuckers.
Play the same thing.
Way different. Yeah, that's like the best of both worlds right there.
I never expect. We were just talking in the other video about how like center positions I'm pretty much always like meh about.
I like them.
With humbuckers at least, But oh my god. And also, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, 594s almost sound better to me when they're coil tapped. Like obviously their humbucker tone is not bad. It's great. But their tap sound is phenomenal. I think it sounds better than a lot of Fenders. Hate me, I don't care. I truly think that. They sound so good.
Tap stuff gets tricky. It really does. There's a lot of times you get tap pickups and like they work, but 90% of the time,
It's because Paul designs the pickups to
tap
be
'em.
tapped, and he always has. Ever since 1985, that was his thing. A versatile guitar, you could bring one guitar to the gig and have a great quality instrument. Wow, that really surprised me.
oh, we're timed up perfectly again.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Absolute
2021, best year of all time.
In 2020, this would have like fallen three
Oh, of
times
course.
already.
It would have broken for sure.
Always would have been backwards.
Okay. So, this is the neck, humbucker, da-da-da.
That's a nice rolled off,
thick.
like
That's
thick
thick.
sound. Again, I'm telling you that game. I can't wait for this bridge pickup.
Okay.
Come on, give it to me.
Bridge.
Give it to me.
Oh, yeah, we know. Let's go the combo of the two of them.
That one sounds good too.
Cool.
This one, I think, on the combined
That was a surprise.
ridiculous
That was a straight surprise.
That one sounds really great too. But that one almost to me has more variation in tone between the pickup positions.
Yeah, for sure.
That neck is like a whole tone in itself. We didn't touch the amp, right? The bridge is a whole different type of tone, and the combine is a whole different thing. So it's sort of interesting to note between the two of them. This one I think was a little more consistent in its
Throughout, yeah.
In its how did it do that again?
Because it's a perfect year.
Weird. Anyway,
Let's do the neck split. Sweet. Super throaty.
yeah.
Bridge. All right, that was a nice surprise right there. And then this is the both of them.
These guitars sound
I don't know
really
which one's
good.
better. I don't
These
think
guitars sound really, really good.
Yeah.
And like, if you watch our videos, you know that's not us just being
No, that's legit.
Like, I'm actually kind of freaking out right now. What I really want to hear, and we're not going to do this on camera, but I want to hear that neck pickup on single coil with that amp just like dimed.
To my
It
ears
would sound
explode.
Yeah. Oh god, it'd be such a great way to lose your hearing.
Yes.
Tinnitus was worth it.
If you guys were curious, we are using a Mesa Lone Star. I love it to death.
Aw,
I know.
this is the story of Jay and his Mesa. It's Jay's Mesa.
I own it.
And speaking of great amps, if we have any of these two cabs in stock, you should buy them. They're usually $429. They are PRS cabs, 212s with Celestion V-Types open back, which is pretty neat for a 212 cab actually to have an open back 212. They sound really good. They're made really well. They were $429. We marked them 30% off. We bought all of the last ones that were remaining in 2020 and made a lot of people's ears start out right.
They're leaving.
In 2021 at $299. It's a great freaking deal. We started with like 60 of them. In like a week, we sold, I think, 40. We're down to, I think, about 20 right now. So grab one if you see this video before they're gone. We'll drop a link below. And these guitars are the first two that we have of the series. They're also the only two that we have of the series so far. The Wood Libraries trickle in. So the other colors that we have, so there's matte black, there's antique white,
Powder blue.
powder blue, seafoam green, and frost blue metallic. And they all have those natural sides and natural binding on them too, which to me, like mic drop, makes the whole guitar. And they're all satin, they're all nitrocellulose, and they are freaking
Those
great.
things, they're
I can't
winners.
wait to see the powder blue, and this is gonna look. Oh, the white's gonna look really great too. Oh, they're all gonna look really great.
I want to see the Seafoam Green, but
Anyway,
you know.
tell us which one you want to see, and let us know if you want to pre-order or buy one now. Buy stuff from us, please. See you guys.